A huge thanks to Bluepock Games for sponsoring this video. Reverse 1999 is a 20th century time travel strategic RPG developed by Bluepock Games. Players step into the role as Vertin, the Timekeeper, a figure who appears uniquely immune to the effects of the storm. The game features a cinematic adventure across the 20th century, full English voiceover with authentic accents and fantastic arcanists from different times and regions. Build your team, cast spells, and use arcane skills to defeat your enemies. Begin your journey through time in this mystical RPG adventure. Sorry for the long wait. I originally planned to make a full guide for Asta, but I realized there should be plenty of cogs build or memories build or even break build guides out there already. As seen on the intro, this guide is specifically for a sub-damage dealer build for Asta. If you are looking for a different Asta build, you are in the wrong video. This video will have a different structure compared to my other guides. We will go straight to the point since this is more of a specific build. I've always loved characters that have multiple roles. Asta has always been under my radar from the very start. Her talent buffs the team by up to 70% attack at level 10. While her speed buff won't create big numbers, she increases the amount of turns your characters do within a set amount of cycles, which is still technically a damage increase. But what really caught my eye is her skill. Her skill makes her talent work. It can hit multiple enemies, which allows Asta to gain stacks faster. Not to mention, it gains a whopping 36 energy per cast with Asta's first Eidolon. And despite all of that, it has a huge attack modifier and strong toughness break. At level 10, it could do a total of 300% per cast and 6 break units. With her fourth Eidolon, she won't be needing an energy rope, so she can opt for an attack rope. I mentioned this to emphasize the fact that a sub-damage dealer Asta does not work with a low amount of Eidolons. It is basically E4 or bust. Within 3 casts of Asta's skill, she would already have a total of 124 energy thanks to her E4. She then follows it up with her ultimate to reset her rotation. Pretty straightforward. We will use this attack pattern to figure out her best light cones using my calculator. These are the 2 strongest LCs for Asta. Planetary Rendezvous and Battle isn't over. There is no huge difference between the two. Rank 5 Planetary Rendezvous is only 1.61% stronger than Rank 1 Battle isn't over. So picking which LC you should use would depend on your playstyle. Planetary Rendezvous is good if you want to avoid speed tuning. It will always buff your other fire damage dealer anytime. Battle Isn't Over is stronger at buffing your main carry. After all, it gives a 30% damage boost to the character who acts after Asta uses her skill. Problem obviously is that you need to speed tune your main carry to act immediately after Asta. Asta doesn't really have high DPT, but as you can see on the damage table, the total amount of actions she can do over 7 cycles with her ultimate buff and speed boots makes up for it. For perspective, Asta can do almost 50% more total damage over 7 cycles compared to Yukong. If you watched my Yukong videos, you'll know that Yukong is no slouch either. This is probably the question I get asked the most when people see my sub-damage dealer Asta. Why not break effect on Asta? There are 2 big issues that I find when playing a break build on Asta. 1. Asta's skill is bounce type, meaning in some scenarios, it is very hard to let Asta do the breaking. This is especially troublesome on the higher floors of MOC, where you will be fighting 2 bosses at the same time. 2. Her ultimate does not deal damage, therefore. You can't use it as an emergency break. For example, break build on Hook or Himeko allows them to reserve their ultimate for properly timed breaks, while Asta cannot. I don't overinvest on break builds too because it stacks diminishingly. The higher you go, the less break damage increase you get. Not to mention, have you guys seen a pure break build? Outside of breaks, it hits like wet noodles. As a Harmony class character, Asta's main role is to buff your main carry. With her trace that boosts the fire damage of the team, you'd want her to support a fire element main carry. That could be Hook or Himeko. Third slot should be an SP positive character that would provide survivability for the team. Ideally, it should be a healer, especially with Himeko because any random damage received by Himeko could disable her A6 trace, so you want a character that could heal her HP back. Gepard is still fine as long as your Gepard is well built and could sustain permanent shields. Since Asta and the main carry are SP negative, 4th slot should still be SP positive. This could be a defense shredder like Pella or Silverwolf. Both could be SP positive, but Pella is generally better with an AoE damage dealer like Himeko. Not to mention, while Pella and Silverwolf are both SP positive, Pella is true SP positive unlike Silverwolf who uses her skill from time to time. Now that we have a full build for a sub-damage dealer Asta, it is time for a showcase. I'm still using the Screwlum planner set due to its substats. If I had a better space ceiling station planner set, I would use that instead. Overall, Asta is a very good Harmony class character. Her role compression is actually quite insane. Probably the main reason why people tend to rate her badly is due to the fact that Asta won't give you that DPS. DPS as in damage per screenshot. For example, if the main carry normally acts 9 times within 7 cycles, Asta could increase that from 9 to 12 times through her ultimate. That is technically 33% improved performance. But would that reflect on the main carry's numbers? No. Unlike other Harmony class characters that would definitely provide that sexy damage per screenshot. Another reason is most likely due to the fact that Asta is Eidolon hungry. For her cogs or memories build, she needs E2 at minimum. For a damage dealer build like this, she needs E4 at minimum. A lot of people also don't like it when the Harmony class character is SP negative, which is a bit confusing because Asta is already providing you so much, from top-tier buffs and extra damage coming from herself. Similar to Yukong, you don't necessarily need a second damage dealer with them. Yukong and Asta are the type of Harmony class characters that will act as the second damage dealer. And that's it for now. Like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe for more content.